Hey, and welcome everyone here at Stardew Gaming for the next episode of Star Trail, the Realms of Arkania. We left off in this little battle situation. It was just late last time, and I didn't get to do this. All I did so far was I moved Kaya out of harm's way, and with that, I'm going to skip her action. I'm going to do the same here. And now let's just have a quick look. She does have a free shot. I have a robber captain, a robber, and another robber. So let's go for the captain. I will give him a normal shot just to maximize my chance to hit. And he receives 4 damage. Alright, so apparently they have 2 shooty guys. That means that Shireen will now move forward and see what she can do to take that guy out. Or actually,
welcome to Boran's Empire.
Whew, 12 damage from Thorfinn and another 8. That makes 20 damage in total. Ulrich is gonna skip his action. Yeah, they're shooting at Shireen. That's just fine. She can totally take it. Vindariel, she does not... That is something I don't really like. You know how that blurs in between? Like here? This blurs. I'm not sure where that comes from, but I don't really like it. 5 damage at this guy. Shireen, take 2 steps and see if you can give him a good whack. 8 damage there, and Thorfinn fails. Abash, oh, he has a parry attack left, right? Vindariel, repeat your shot. Another 4, nice. Skip this attack and this. My magical energy is really down, and I want to keep what I have for the emergency. So there's that. He did a parry blunder, received 7 damage. Yeah, obviously he has to move. Okay, Abrush, kill him. Oh, come on. Now Thorfinn gets the kill.
You are all going to die.
26, and he is still standing. That is pretty tough for a mere robber. He is running away though. Now I have 2 options. I could use Vindariel to, you know, because I'm a vengeful person. Let's just shoot him in the back. We don't want him to get some reinforcements. Oh, that's the captain. Right. Okay. Now Shireen. Normal attack. She failed. Thorfinn. Move up here. The captain will now get away. Obviously, I will not be able to catch him. Yeah. So Kaya, we got the robber, then we got Shireen, she failed, Kaya again, and then that's the robber captain, and he will flee the battlefield. Yeah, he escaped. Well, guess there's nothing I can do about that. There was something I could have done about that, but I was not successful. Yeah, you guys keep shooting at Arbash in this case. He will just be standing there. Take that. Well, no one got hurt. So, Shireen. She's completely in her element right now. Kick some robbers' asses. That's what she was trained for. Okay, Arba, she remain here as a target. If you hear some sound in the background, that is my dog. Sleeping and apparently dreaming. Yeah. Wow, that was a 7 damage hit. So that targeting system still works like in the original or in the first part, not original. In the first part of the trilogy. Can still position someone
into the intestines.
Oh, that was good. Yeah, into the intestines, exactly. Can still position someone in a kind of a vacuum cleaner for arrows position, right? And then they will just keep shooting at him, like Arbush in this case. Okay, he's running. And oh, that was some... You see how far that guy could move? That was far. Alright, now. Last one. That should not be a big deal anymore. The question is more, can he escape? Currently he's not even trying to. He's still fighting. You have to honor that. I don't like that he is constantly evading my shots. Well, guess it doesn't matter. I'll get 2 level ups here. Very nice. So you pick up the stuff. And yes, we can set up camp. That's basically perfect. Oh. Alright, let's have a look then. Arbush leveled up. He is now level 6 dwarf. I do not want to level him up automatically. He got 4 hit points basically, life energy. That makes 60. It's not too bad. Let's try to... Shall we try to raise his strength? That would be inhuman, right? Well, he is a dwarf though. Look at his strength. 23. And I am going to try to lower his avarice. Choose the skills you want to improve. Now, that is obviously access. And this is going to go all on attack. He also gets an arm point. Then I will raise these 2. Just because. That is something I will probably need later. Let's do this. A little bit on the... I'm not sure about hiding though. But climbing, definitely. We're going to the mountains. And I have 3 points left. Which means... Here, survival is good. That's fine. So Arbush, that was a pretty good. I think the next, because I cannot raise strength anymore now, I think the next one would be agility and courage to make him even more badass in close combat situations. Now, Kaya, I will not level you out automatically. She got 4 points that I have to split. That sucks. That is not a whole lot. However, I'm going to put all of it on astral energy. Then, as for... She's got 16 charisma already. I guess I'm going with intuition this time. For the healing stuff. Then I am going to go with her temper. I could do 10 spell increases to more astral energy. Yes, please. Another 6. That makes 88. And I do not want to change anything here. Let's go for a... Arcane lore, obviously. And these. Plus basic fighting, so when she gets attacked, she can parry, right? So I think we're good there. Now let's treat diseases, and that is it for the points here. Now, these three, and this, but also let me raise this guy. Yeah, some healing. Just to have it, you know. Want that. Should we start raising that? No, I don't think she would dare to do it. As long as Shireen and Ulrich are around, she wouldn't do that. But break domination is always good. And I think I might need this one later. I don't really remember, but I think there was something like that. Perilous. Yes, please. Very important spell. And fastness of body. Keep that one. She doesn't really do this. What else? That is a difficult. I have only 3 points left, but I managed to raise everything I wanted. So I would say let's distribute these here. Make sure she can, you know, do a little bit of combat magic. All right, good. With that being said, let's get back to the camp. Thorfinn is overloaded. Why are you overloaded, sir? Because you're carrying like 3 axes. I don't think we need this one. Now you're back to 5. Oh, and she found that book. Yeah. Okay. Let's get some food. And yes, that was 16. You pick those up. Down to 4 movement points. That is fine though. And Kaya can go for some herbs. Really? We found one berry. Alright. Let's check that we got all the watches set up, and now let's just sleep for a couple of hours before we continue our road to Gashok. A lovely little town, you will see in just a second. Or not. Oh, that takes so long. Even on my new machine, it takes very, very long. So, who is surprised? Andariel has been hit by a well-aimed crossbow bolt fired from ambush. So someone was actually, sorry I hit the mic stand there, someone was actually waiting for us. Apparently she was not really hurt. That's good. I mean, she only took like 1 damage. That is good for a crossbow bolt. These things can be extremely dangerous. So what we got? House of Grabosh Guidon. Well, let's see what he has to say. Strange things happen when Prios doesn't show his head. Well, that was not helping. Maybe in the night. Because obviously you are running... The 12 gods be with you. Would you like to have a little chat? I would like to know about that crossbow bolt. You have no idea, huh? Okay, and he is not very interested in talking a lot. Also, this person doesn't know anything. These guys are so not interested in real conversation. Here we got the Temple of Figs. That's always nice to know where that is. Okay. I need to get some orientation running here. So obviously there is a blacksmith. Ravenna Paus Piarkin. Let's make one thing perfectly clear from the start. I don't want to work for prick ears. Prick ears is Vindariel in this case. Something is off here. Apparently she does not want to work for me. As long as I have an elf in the party. I will not leave Vindariel alone though.
Look, brave heroes.
Kinya Ingborn and Gashok. So what about you? Can you tell me about the crossbow bolt? I can't believe that happened here at our town. The most tolerant and friendly town of the whole Northlands. It must have been an accident. Yes, that's what... Yeah. You know, that's why it was so well aimed. I don't believe you. I've heard there's an old dwarven mine in the Finstercam Mountains. It's best to ask the people in Finsterkoppen about it. I'm not exactly sure where in Finsterkoppen the city is. Maybe the villagers of the surrounding towns know about it. That certainly is interesting. And do you know anything about Star Trail? No. And also not the Salamander Stone. Well, thank you very much. Let's end this conversation and go away. There is a potion maker, there's an inn, and there is a... Most of the ground on the market square is covered by a layer of fine white ashes. What might that mean? You can actually see it. Fine white ashes, huh? So, a citizen of Gashok. Ash pile. Could you please tell us what that pile of ash on the market square is all about? I have no idea. What is this? What is this? Is that a brothel?
The 12 be with you.
Oh, it's another healer.
Fare thee well.
I don't need healing right now. I need to know what is wrong with this. Today we are closed. Our market days are Fire Day and Market Day. Okay. Do you know about the ash pile or the crossbow bolt? The people are so helpful in this city. Did you already notice? There's something going on here. And we're going to find it out. Oh, great. I'm outside of the fence. You reached the end of town. Do you now? I don't want to go to the traveling map just yet. There's probably a way back into the premises here. Oh wait, what is this? You're standing in front of a charred remains of a burnt down building. If the recognizable pieces of wall and timber remaining are anything to go by, it used to be a mill. Do you search the ruins, or would you rather not cover yourself? We're going to search the ruins. Quest progress. After 3 hours, you call the whole futile effort off. A millstone lets Vindariel assume that the ruin was used as a mill before. We knew that. Compared to the outer look of the building, the furnishing and the inner side of the walls are in good condition. So that thing has to be burned down from the outside. Vindariel infers that the fire didn't start inside the building. There you go. Vindariel already knew that. So someone set the mill on fire, right? Is that what you're saying? I guess that is what they are saying. Yeah, I know that. But who and why? That is the more interesting questions right now. And how the hell do I get back into the city? I guess like this. So let's talk to some people. The mill. That was a really hot night for your old Atharian. Really? Who is that? If you're desperate for conversations, why don't you visit Asgrim Thorwal and Brida? You guys remember him if you saw my first series on the Blade of Destiny. Asgrim Thorwal in Brida. So how about you? Do you know who Atharion is? I'm sorry, I don't know about that. The problem is that... I didn't want to write that down. The problem is that he is probably, if the name is any indication, he's an elf. And that means that the people are apparently not very friendly towards him. Because we've seen what happened. Ah, here we go. They say he lives somewhere up north or east, far into the middle of the barrels. I'm sorry. But those are probably just rumors. After all, how would they know? In any case, he said to refuse to talk to anybody. Let's write that down. Do you know anything about Star Trail? No. Night and day, huh? So let's ask about the dwarven pit. Well, that's not very interesting. Does anyone know about Atharion? Priodana obviously does not. Okay, let's go to occupied table. After polite inquiry on whether it is allowed, you take a seat at a table that is already occupied by someone else. Doesn't take long until you get into a conversation. Ricky Barnstein. Alright, let's talk to her about the ash pile. Those guys are really not too interested in talking to me about what the hell is going on in their town. A simple house. House of Moria the Wise. Okay, let's go there. That should be the last one here. Moria the Wise. Here the reminder of an advice. Stay away from the streets at night. In the best case, you'll meet someone doubtful, guys. You meet some doubtful guys who want to know too much, you know? Okay, that is interesting. But what does that actually mean? Dietgel, whatever. Let's go over there. That would be this house. Let's see what we find here. Looking for the bright things in life, they often can be found not too far. And Erhild Hizindal. Honestly, these guys have so cool names, and they just have to say one sentence. There are odd people here in Gashok. Not for long. There's a lot rumored. Watch your step. Okay. And this would be this house, right? Gashok used to be quite a little town in former days. The stranger incident started when all these strangers moved here. So they are not very keen to have strangers in the city. Alright? I get it. Let's go to the city center. That would be... I'm not yet there. Hang on. Let's go over here. Is that also a house? No. To turn left here. Rohil Gumbaldsson. Oh, what an honor, dear travelers. Guests in my humble home. Yeah, well... Did I talk to these guys? We'll find out in a minute. Tronde Ismansson. Psst, listen. The herb woman at the market is said to be a witch. I don't believe in that. Why should this be? Only because she knows that much? Oh god. Or gods in this case. I have a bad feeling about what's going on here. If elvish blood runs through your veins, get out here. Otherwise, you'll suffer the same as our former miller in the very south of town. So, basically, what happened is, as it looks like, they drove him out of town. Let's see if I can... Is that correct? Yeah, there's one more house. Let's see if we can get there. Navigating just the map. This one. House of a Grave? Is that a Boron temple? Oh no, it's a real grave. A priest. The crowd in front of you suddenly and hurriedly parts, and you see a man stepping over everything that fell down in hectic attempts to get out of his way. Walking in the middle of the street, he does not seem to take any notice, let alone consideration. The priest seems oblivious to the world around him. Do you get out of the way as well, or stay in the middle of the street? He's a priest, so we'll probably get out of his way. Kaya stumbles and falls, but the priest doesn't appear to notice. He steps across Kaya, just like he steps across everything in his path. He's hardly past them when people hurry to get the street back in order. Alright. So is that the Priors? No, that's the Boron Temple. Maybe they know what's going on here. Kaya looks at the tombstone for a while, and then states with practiced certainty, this reads, "Rest in peace. Lunatico, architect of the city." Just noting a bug. So, gravestone typo. Right? Because it should be end. So now the question remains, can I actually enter the temple? Yes. That would be over here. Let's see if we can talk to the priest
Boron
in the
be
temple.
with you.
Like this. So let's talk about Therion. A bearable elf. Galania. I have to talk to Galania apparently. Alright. She does not know about that. Oh, and she does not want to talk about
Fare thee well.
this, okay, Galania. Oh, she's right over there. That is very nice. So I don't have to run like what feels to be 50 miles. Is that her
Come
house?
closer.
Yeah, it is. Let's talk to her. The 12 gods be with you. We have a few questions. Adventurers generally have lots of questions. How about you? Well, I certainly do. How about Ooh, look at this. Here, hang on. He had a mill here, yes, until it burned down some while ago. He moved away right after that. From what I heard, he left the city and headed east and now lives in a small forest near the town. Very good. She does not know about the ash pile. Does she know about that? No. Salamander Stone? No. Star Trail? No. Dwarven Pit? Yeah, well, that is what we already know. But we also have an indication what happened to good old Etherion, right? Now let me think. Shall we leave the town? Let me do a quick break. I'll be right back. Alright, sorry for the quick cut here. I actually wanted to check if I should make a cut, but I will end the episode. I've already been recording for 30 plus minutes. So thank you everyone for watching. I hope you had fun in this episode. And we are really getting close to the very, very interesting secrets of Gashok. So looking forward to solve them in the next episode. Until then, I'm Stordir. Bye.